Rangers bounce back with a crucial victory, guys, today at Ibrox. I'm back. They needed it because it was 4-0. Livy hung in for about 78 minutes, but I guess you could argue it was poor finishing for Rangers' behalf that really prolonged this game. But of course, Rangers, that's exactly what they needed to do after last weekend's disaster class against Kelly, one of the worst performances I've seen for Rangers in recent memory. And that says a lot because, but this time, 9, 10 months ago, things weren't good towards the end of that Gio era, man. Things were grinding to a halt. But yeah, the team today for Rangers, of course, it was Butland, it was Barisic, it was Balogun, it was the main man, John Suter, it was Tavernier, and epically, it was Cifuentes starting in that midfield. It was Raskin and Cantwell alongside him. And up front, we had Piera. We had Lammers, Piera. We had Piera del Silva, Danilo. Lammers and Dessers. So, of course, let's break it down. Let's go down and break it down. For me, man of the match was Jose Cifuentes. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today. And just goes to show why this guy should have got flung in at the deep end at Rugby Park last week for me, man. Honestly, he really should have been. But I thought Danilo made a strong start, and Lammers, he may have missed a few against Servette midweek. He made up for it with this one. Todd Cantwell again, I thought he was absolutely outstanding as well in this game. Had a big part to play here. Big Lammers makes it 1-0. We then have another chance from a corner, but Big John Suter blazes it over Big John. He does get an awful lot of chances like this. I mean, most of them will obviously be headers, but I think he just needs to work on. He just needs to work on the wee opportunities like this. And John Suter could, easily bag himself 5 or maybe more goals a season. Because Goldson does get a lot of headers, and that's what you need. You need your centre backs to add to the attack for the corners, because we get a lot of set pieces, and I don't think we anywhere near enough put any of them in the back of the net, guys. But we then have another chance. Well, I say another chance. That chance for Suter resulted in a huge brawl. Well, I say huge brawl. Fuck, I made it sound like a Royal Rumble there. No, but it resulted in a brawl between Livy players, where they were kind of just all slapping at each other, and they all had to break each other up, which I thought was kind of funny. But pretty much straight after this, Big Cifuentes, he made it 2-0. Lovely wee goal here, but he brought it down with his hand, and VAR went, no, it's not happening. Absolutely raging wanted it would have been the perfect time for Cifuentes to score today, because literally every other signing literally was a new signing that scored the goals, and Cifuentes' performance, it really warranted a goal. Sadly for him, he didn't get it, but at the end of the day, still a great performance. We didn't really sign this guy to get goals, but I tell you what, if he can add goals to great dominant midfield performances, then I'm all for Big Jose Cifuentes. Holt blazes over for Livingston. I thought Shimmy, forced a couple of great saves out of Butland across this game. Cantwell, lovely bit of skill here, absolutely sends Sagari, injures him in the process. Dessers then has a header that goes wide. That pretty much wraps up the first half. We go in to the second half. Lammers has a header. He probably should do better, but it's wide. Danilo does lovely, cuts past a few people. Just like the goals that we've seen him score in pre-season for Feyenoord. I'm sitting there thinking, where's this Danilo? But he forced a good save here. Lammers misses pretty much straight after this, an open net. Shocking. You need to be putting these chances away, my friend. And, that's I get it. He's actually scored a couple of goals for us now, and that's better than what his goal record was at other clubs the past couple of years. And obviously, he is a player. I'm not saying that he's not, but it would just be good if he could put the ball in the back of the net. But you know what? At least he can At least he's a playmaker as well. It's not like he just misses all these chances and he's our designated striker. Cantwell gets injured right behind the knee. Looked like a sore one, but looks like it's going to be all right. Like I said, though, I thought the start of the second half for Rangers was pretty poor. I thought Livingston were all over us. Dessers missing quite a bunch of opportunities. Counter attacks, he was fluffing his lines. I'm not really that impressed with Dessers. I feel like with Danilo, he has all these flicks and touches in the locker, and I'm glad he got his wee goal today. Of course, he got that header and made it 2-0. But Dessers, you know what? Time waits for no man in Glasgow. And Dessers, it's not gonna it's not gonna, you know, pass on you, my friend. If you don't get up to speed, fuck, I'd say by the old firm, man. Serious questions have got to be asked. Maybe I'm being too harsh there, but that's just the way it is. Danilo then misses an open net himself. Sima then misses a one-on-one goal. Good save for the goal, I guess. That's just before Danilo's 2-0 header. But Sima makes it 3-0, just falls, nobody really around him, blasts it past the goalie. And then the fourth goal was big Kieran Dyle. What a lovely finish this was, man. Lovely goal. Best goal of the day for me. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, that's the way it finished. Rangers doing exactly what they needed to do in this game. Tomorrow we have 3 games, both Edinburgh clubs, and of course a feisty wee game between Aberdeen and Celtic. Really looking forward to the matches tomorrow. Make sure you check out the other match reviews on the channel today. And until next time, peace.